Hello guys, so today you'll be learning how to apply glitters. We are transiting from a smoky eye to a glitter eye look. We're going to be applying three glitters, and I'm also going to teach you how to apply cream blush, how to apply your lipstick properly, and how to give your dark skin client a very bright under eyes. So if this sounds like something you want to see, then definitely keep on watching. So for this tutorial, my friend Chisom was gracious to give up herself as my model. So the first thing you need to do, you need a clean canvas. So I'm wiping her face clean with my wet wipes, and I'm spraying her face first with my moisturizing spray. Then I'm going to apply my moisturizer again, and I'm making use of the Cosmetics Moisture Bomb. So like I always say, moisturizer go all over the face, more under the eyes. Okay, you apply moisturizer all over the face while you apply mattifying primers on prone areas. So this Huda Beauty primer is a mattifying primer, and I'm going to apply only on the areas where she gets oily. Chisom has a very oily skin, so I'm going to concentrate on those areas. So I'm making use of the Zaron Pore Minimizer. This works like magic. Instantly minimizes pores and controls oil. I like to blend this in with my hand, as well as the Becca primer, which I'm also going to use to also mattify the skin because she has a very oily skin. Guys, note that every step I take, I let it dry down before I move to the next step. So for foundation, I'm making use of L'Oreal in the shade Deep Cool and Espresso. This combination matches her undertone as well as it being her exact shade. So now for highlight, I'm making use of the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Cinnamon. You guys know it's not new on this channel that I use my foundation to highlight. My foundations are what I use in place of concealers, even when I'm highlighting the brows. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use to highlight her face. It matches her undertones correctly. She's a really dark skin lady, beautiful dark skin lady. So I want to retain her color, but then again, don't even judge me, guys. Don't judge me. I like the whole process of everything. If it seems off at some point, don't worry, trust the process, it will all make sense. So for under the eyes, I'm setting it with the Zaron powder in the shade Tan. These are their new shades. Then I'm going to top it up with Mira Cosmetics powder in the shade Ginger. I was supposed to use cinnamon, but guys, I have ginger, I have curry, and I have nutmeg, but I don't have cinnamon, so I'm about to restock on that. So I made use of curry, not ginger. So that's what I'm using on that face. It might seem off, like I said, but it will all come together. So while that is going on, don't forget to drop your powder on the bridge of the nose. This is going to help us contour when it's time to contour the nose. So for all of our face, I'm also making the Zaron powder in the shade Cocoa. I would swipe in circular motion on my powder and apply directly to the face. This way I find to give more coverage. So to contour her face, I'm using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Thick Mint. So that's what I'm using with my angle brush, and I'm doing the three sign. That's the forehead, side of the from the ear to the end of the eyes and the jawline. So making your three will always give you direction. After that, I'm moving over to the nose, using the powder on the nose as a guide. I will carefully use a very pointed blending brush and make sure I get the right, straight, chiseled, and sharp nose to the guts that makes it look like she had surgery done. This is how I do it. I don't do cream contour. I only do that once in a while. Then after I'm done with that, I'm just going to make sure I do like a reverse nose contour with my powder, like the way I'm doing. So for the brows, I'm trimming it down first. This acts as a brow wax. So that's what I'm using. Trim it down, then go in with my Davis pencil to line it. Then I'll fill in, then I'll outline. I have a detailed brow tutorial. If you want to see it, let me know in the comment section and I will link it up for you guys. Okay. So guys, so the main reason for this tutorial, eyeshadow and glitter application. First off, I'm going in with that contour powder, the from Fenty Beauty. That's what I'm using as her first transition color, and I'm going to apply this generously on her crease, and I'm doing that in circular motion. Remember to blend upwards, and don't forget we keep our brows separate from our eyeshadow. Now moving over to this next color, I'm making use of this eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this deep wine shade. Guys, the reason why I'm showing you guys this palette is so you can use what you have and just replicate using the same colors on your palette, not wanting to buy the exact palette I'm using. Okay, so we're also doing the same thing. We are blending circular motion and blending into the brow bone. Then after that, to diffuse it further, I'm going to go in with this shade. Guys, I keep using this shade all the time, so you see it has already gotten to its limits. So I'm just going to blend that into the brow bone. It's going to keep it highlighted, but then it's going to blend in better with the wine shade we applied for our transition. So for the smoky eyes, I'm making use of this Zarum gel liner, and I'm using a stiff blending brush and apply it generously all over her eyelid, and I'm going to keep blending till it diffuses into the transition color. Okay, so to blend it further, you can go in with a black eyeshadow and just blend it further and keep blending till it disappears properly into your transition color. So since we are working with glitters, you want to apply setting powder to catch out the fallout. This will also serve as extra highlight or brightener for under the eyes. I'm making use of these three glitters for this look, and I'm also going to make use of a glitter primer or a glitter glue. Okay, so this is what one eye looks like, and I'm just going to replicate on the second eye. So get ready, bring out your glitter, bring out your glitter glue, and let's start. So first off, we are going to have a halo effect, so I'm going to apply the glue, then I would apply my first glitter. So this will give first a halo effect, okay, and we'll build up from here. Let me know in the comment section if you're following through and if you understand what I'm saying. Again, we apply the glitter primer or the glitter glue, then we'll apply the second shade. The aim of this is that we want everything to look even. It should not look like, oh, I applied 3 or 4 glitters. They should all look like one. So you go step by step, apply your primer or your glue, then apply your glitter, okay, and blend and blend and blend it well. So I'm applying the glitter primer again, and then I will go in with the next glitter, which is this bronzy shade, and I'm just going to apply here. Please feel free to make use of a brush, or you can continue with your fingers. Okay, all we are aiming for is that they all look like one. Like nobody should know that you applied 3 or more glitters on the eyes. Okay, so I'm going back with more glitter glue at the inner corner and at the outer corner to apply that first shade we applied, so that it can look even and look flawless. Okay, so after applying all the glitters with my fingers, I'm just going to go back with that first blending brush and just blend the perimeters of the glitter so that it can look even. Then I'm just going to dust up the powder under her eyes, then we'll continue application. So to make it look even better, I'm going in with that bronzy shade and I'm going to apply at the inner corner of the eyes. Let me bring it closer so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm applying this at the inner corner of the eyes and it's also going to make it look way better. Okay. So this is how you can apply 3 or more glitter successfully and it will look even and it will look like you applied only one glitter. So for eyeliner, I'm making use of the Mirac eyeliner pencil. So I'm just going to use that. You know, this is a smoky eye, so you want to smoke it and smoke it properly. Okay, so apply it generously in the waterline. Then after I'm done with using the pencil, I'm going to use my Zaron gel liner to line the top waterline. So as you can see, she's wearing lashes already. She has the lashes fixed already. So I'm going to just do this to make it look clean and better. After that, I'm just going to spray the whole face. This is where the magic happens. I'm using this Zickel Sealed It spray. Guys, this look would be transformed in a minute with this spray. The powdery effect, everything will disappear. This was why I was telling you guys earlier that don't worry, trust the process. By the time I'm done, everything will look even. I wanted a bright under eye, that's why I went with that light shade. Okay, so using my beauty blender, slowly and softly pressing the setting spray so it can look very matte, dewy, whatever the effect you are going for. Okay, so I love this Zickel spray because it gives me like a very skin like finish. It's my absolute fave. I'm actually obsessed with it. This is what I use every time on myself and on my clients. So when I'm done, I'm going to apply her bronzer, highlighter, and I'm using this one from Ferrarici. I'm going to wet my brush a bit, then I'm going to apply. This gives a very skin-like finish, so I like to always wet my brush before I apply the highlighter. So apply on her cheeks and the bridge of her nose and every other places that I want to add glow to. Moving over to blush, I'm making use of this Flora blush. I feel like these products are not hype enough, but yes, that's what I'm using. And I'll take a generous amount in circular motions on my beauty blender and I'll apply to the place where I want it. So the trick is to apply your highlighter, that's the Ferrarici that we just did, then apply the blush on top of it. So it gives the glow, it gives the blush finish, and it blends at the same time. So that is the trick. This is what it looks like. So with your bronzer already applied, then your brush on top of it, this is the effect it will give. It will give a very glass finish. Did you learn something new? Let me know in the comment section. So keep blending and blend upwards as well. You can also apply on the forehead and on the chin to add warmth to her face, especially when it comes to the dark skin. So I'm making use again of this glow dust from Zickel and I'm just going to add more highlight. This does the magic. This is exactly what I mean by black girl magic. Okay. So before the lipstick application, I'm going back into that palette and I'm going to use the dark shade and just blend out the outer corner of the eyes. So for the lipstick, I'm making use of Beyond Beauty and I'm making use of their matte shades. So this is the first one. You make use of a brown lipstick to line properly. You have to outline the lips, make it very even because this is almost like a foundation to the remaining shades you apply. Then for the next nude shade, you apply on the middle part of the lip. You can tell your client to smack her lip, or you can just blend it out with your blending brush. Focus more on the lower lip than the upper lip. Okay, apply on the lower lip, then continue blending from there, just the way I'm doing. You can tell clients to close her mouth because it helps stretch the lips better. Then you can blend evenly. If you feel like it's not okay, you can tell her to smack her lip like I rightly said. When you are done, apply your favorite lip gloss to finish up your lipstick application. So if you guys love what you have seen so far, if you have learned something new, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, share with your other makeup artist friends. Guys, we do serious tutorials here. If you don't know anything about makeup, if you come on this channel, you would learn. You will literally become a pro. So subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification button, because I upload new videos every week and you don't want to miss out. You can also make suggestions and I would attend to it. Okay, so don't leave here. After this tutorial, I have other detailed, wonderful, amazing tutorials for you.
So now this is glitters. If you want to learn how to apply pigments, then keep on watching, because the next video will take you to how to apply pigments like a pro.